hunger is not a them problem, it's an us problem. And these issues, the fallout won't be limited to people facing hunger. All of us will bear the burden of that.
That a warning from the leader of Indiana's largest food bank. The president of Gleaners says the big, beautiful bill making its way through Congress could have some big consequences.
Fox 59's Max Lewis spoke with him about the impacts it could have on vulnerable Hoosiers.
In Washington, the debate is heating up regarding the so-called Big Beautiful Bill as Republicans rush to pass it by President Trump's 4th of July deadline. The bill includes massive tax cuts, and in order to offset that lost revenue, includes massive spending cuts as well.
This bill would cut health care access, cut food access in a way that I think would be catastrophic for not only the people that need those services, but really society as a whole.
As the leader of the state's largest food bank, Gleaners CEO Fred Glass says the cuts could make an already bad situation worse. Gleaners says the bill, as it stands right now, would cut $214 million in SNAP benefits, better known as food stamps. The program used by more than 600,000 Hoosiers.
People that are struggling to put food on the tables, working Hoosiers, are going to have less food and be hungry.
Glass says Gleaners and other food banks are already struggling to meet demand and would not be able to absorb the people who would be kicked off the SNAP benefits program. He says it's not a them problem, but an us problem.
People are going to go hungry, and it's well documented that when people go hungry, they don't show up for work, there's absenteeism, they don't finish school, there's absenteeism, productivity goes down, sadly, crime goes up.
The bill also includes cuts to Medicaid, which 1.8 million Indiana children and adults depend on. Gleaner said the cuts could potentially force the closure of 12 rural Indiana hospitals. Glass says health care and food go hand in hand, and lawmakers in Washington should consider the consequences of their actions.
They convince themselves that, these formulas are going to tighten up the system or whatever, and that's just not the case. The people served by these programs are children, the elderly, disabled, and people working. Who are you going to cut?
In Indianapolis, Max Lewis, Fox 59 News.
Max, thank you. The reconciliation bill, as it's formally known, is currently making its way through the Senate. We reached out to both Indiana senators about Gleaners' concerns. A spokesperson for Senator Todd Young says they appreciate the work Gleaners does for Hoosiers, and the Senate continues to work on improving that bill.
And you at 4